Jimmy gets too much credit for stuff he should be doing. Defense is suspect and offense is too reliable on Debo and Kittle. Yeah. Jimmy is a game manager, which is fine, but he's also the 5th highest paid player in the league this season. So that's not fine. But it was fine today. Grant, your recent reporting on Ben Peterson is giving me more credibility that I did meet an ATL team doctor and the Niners are making a switch. Remember me telling you about the doc at the Jacksonville game? Oh, wow. Grant, your recent reporting on Ben Peterson is giving me more credibility that I did meet an Atlanta team doctor and the Niners are making a switch. Remember me telling you about the doc at the Jacksonville game? Wow. Voice ad agency breaking news here. So you're saying that Ben Peterson's on the hot seat and the Niners are going to bring in – I think you're right, dude. I bet you you're right. And the Niners somehow scapegoat Ben Peterson. You know what? I don't know how we got this job. Hey, good job, voice ad agency. DM me about that. We got to talk. I think you're right. Aaron Banks really can't start on this line. Is he a bust? Yeah. Can we talk about Aaron Banks real quick? That guy is already a bust. Guards aren't projects. You either can play or you can't. You take a guard in the second round, you expect him to play. He's not playing. Bust. At least from the Niners' perspective. You can understand Trey Lance sitting a while. That's a different position. Guard? No. That was a huge mistake. But the Niners won today. Jimmy Garoppolo isn't Alex Smith. He's a good quarterback, but he's not great. I'm not sure why that's hard for people to understand. Yeah, man, he's solid. He's not a Pro Bowl quarterback. He's a game manager. And their job is to not turn the ball over, a.k.a. don't lose the game. You're not going to win the game. If the Niners win, it's going to be because of Kittle or Debo or Ayuk or Bosa. It's not going to be because of you. Just don't lose the game. Distribute it to your baller players. And Jimmy did that today. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that when they gave him that contract, they thought he'd be more than that. Only reason I see Jimmy cut after a game like this is because of his contract. But could he restructure and start next year? Could. Yeah. He could if the Niners extend his contract. You'd have to extend the contract. Here's what the Niners could do. They could take that 1 year, $27 million, I don't know, make it like a 2 year, $30 million contract. But would you really want to keep Trey Lance on the bench for 3 years? What's the point? They could, though. They won't, though. Jimmy's gone after this year. I think the Yorks have made that pretty clear. Jimmy Garoppolo is Trent Dilfer. If Jimmy Garoppolo hits Sanders, the narrative is different. He's not Brady, A-Rod, etc. Cap was good for 1.5 years. We're spoiled with Young in Montana. Yeah. He's probably better than Trent Dilfer, but again, yeah, he's like Brad Johnson. He's a good quarterback, game manager, but damn, he's way too expensive. Definitely not Brady or Rodgers. Definitely not. Do you think Lance changes their draft strategy? No first rounders to spend on edge rushers. We saw them draft insurance over quality this year, maybe DBs. Yeah, I mean, it's so obvious that DB is their biggest need. They can't possibly not address it this year. It's obvious. They're at the Ambry Thomas level. This is the Dante Johnson level. They got to. Problem is, where they draft in round 2 might be too late to get a quality one. Montana in Super Bowl 23 against the Bengals got lucky and almost threw a pick in the end zone. But you rag on Jimmy Garoppolo, boy, you're something. Game managers aren't clutch. Sure they are. Absolutely. But again, like Jimmy Garoppolo, the game-winning touchdown was a throw in the flat to Ayuk, who ran for 10 yards and then jumped. I mean, come on. What does he do? You can tell me whatever stat, but the eye test doesn't lie. He doesn't do things that other guys can't do. He's a fine quarterback, but Burrow was better. Burrow's making throws already that Jimmy Garoppolo isn't making. I've seen Joe Montana when he was young. He was making plays that Jimmy Garoppolo isn't making. Don't compare Jimmy Garoppolo, Joe Montana, please. You're embarrassing yourself as a 49ers fan. You should know the difference. Niner fans should know the difference between Joe Montana, and Jimmy Garoppolo. Please. Let some other fan base say something like that. Please. Can you report if Gould allowed on the plane home? It's like he could probably pay for his own private jet. He's so rich.